Petrov's defense, classical, Nimzowitsch attack. Balanced, neither player ever had an advantage. That game was pretty competitive. White played the opening well, but black was on another level. That was an incredible middle game by both players. Sharp games are frequently the result of starting with the king's pawn, since it dominates the center and frees up the bishop and queen on the light squares. A typical answer is e5, which builds a position in the middle, controls d4, and frees up the queen and bishop on the dark square. The move nf3 advances the knight toward the center, engages the e5 piece in combat, and sets up a castle. Petrov's defense immediately attacks white's unprotected e4 pawn, while ignoring black's unprotected e5 pawn. It is excellent. Nx e5 places the knight in the center, where it has influence over many crucial squares, and takes the undefended e5 pawn. It is ideal. d6 attacks the knight on e5 and allows the light-squared bishop to develop. It is best. nf3 returns the attacked knight back to the f3 square, where it supports the d4 square and fights for the e5 square. It is best. Nx e4 captures the e4 pawn and places the knight in the center of the board, where it controls many important squares. It is best. nc3 develops the knight toward the center, attacks the knight on e4 and controls the d5 square. It is good. As a result, the opponent's pawn structure is weakened because they are forced to double their pawns. Backs off. By growing a bishop from its initial square, this activates it. By growing a bishop from its initial square, this activates it. Castling gets the king to a safer square, out of the center of the board, while also developing a rook. Castling kingside tends to be safer because the king is further from the center. This activates a queen by developing it off of its starting square. This develops a knight from its starting square, activating it. Castling develops a rook, while also getting the king to safety. By castling to the opposite side of the board as the opponent, the game will tend to be more double-edged. Games Master. It is the final book action. The rooks are linked by this, making it easier for them to work together in the future. That's good. Very precise. It is best. The best choice is this one. It is ideal. The knight can now control more squares as a result. It is ideal. What I would have advised is that. It is ideal. This is how you attract a knight. This poses a knight-winning threat. It is ideal. This misses a fantastic but elusive move. It is incorrect. After all captures, this is an equal trade. This is the only good move. It is a great move. Recaptures. This poses a checkmate threat. It is ideal. There was just one smart move to be made. It is incorrect. Backs off. This poses a checkmate threat. It is ideal. This is the only good move. This stops the opponent from being able to play checkmate. It is a great move. The pawn is now in a safe position. It is ideal. This loses a bishop. This threatens to kick a bishop. It is an inaccuracy. That was a great move and very hard to find. This is the only move that works. This threatens to force eventual checkmate. This prevents the opponent from being able to kick a bishop. It is brilliant. Perfectly on point. It is ideal. This is the way to win a bishop. This is the only good move. It is a great move. By assaulting the opposing queen, this activates a piece while also buying time. It is ideal. This wins a bishop. This is the only move that works. This threatens to force eventual checkmate. It is a great move. Now that the rooks can see one another, they can defend one another. It is ideal. This misses an opportunity to capture a free bishop. This permits the opponent to kick a bishop. It is an inaccuracy. The opposing bishop gets kicked by a pawn, and must now move or be captured. It is ideal. This move puts the bishop on a safer square. This is the only good move. It is a great move. This blocks an attack on a vulnerable pawn. This is the only move that works. It is a great move. The rooks are linked by this, making it easier for them to work together in the future. It is quite good. This misses an opportunity to kick a bishop. This permits the opponent to activate a rook by getting it to the 7th rank. It is an inaccuracy. This places a rook on the 7th rank, activating it and putting the other side's king under pressure. It is ideal. This blocks the attack on a pawn that could have been captured. This is the only good move. It is a great move. This ignores a more effective method for getting a rook to safety. It is incorrect. Now that the rooks can see one another, they can defend one another. It is quite good. This activates a rook by getting it to the 7th rank and also restricts the opponent's king. It is good. Balanced, neither player ever had an advantage. That game was pretty competitive. White played the opening well, but black was on another level. That was an incredible middle game by both players.